Millions of Americans who depend on supplemental security income are about to face an unexpected reality. New changes in eligibility rules are being quietly introduced, and they could impact your monthly benefits in ways you never saw coming. If you rely on SSI or know someone who does, this isn't something you can afford to ignore. In this video, we're revealing exactly what's changing, who's most at risk, and the crucial steps you can take right now to protect your income. From behind-the-scenes policy updates to overlooked rules that could trip you up, we're unpacking everything you need to know to stay ahead. And if you stick around until the end, we'll reveal the single most common mistake that could cause you to lose your SSI, something most recipients don't even realize they're doing. Welcome to Financial Area, where we break down financial news that matters to you. If you find this kind of information helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more updates that protect your money. Supplemental Security Income, or SSI, is a federal program designed to help individuals with limited income and resources, particularly those who are aged, blind, or disabled. Traditionally, eligibility has been based on strict income and asset limits, as well as residency and citizenship criteria. To qualify, individuals must demonstrate that they meet specific financial thresholds and personal conditions. For years, these guidelines have remained relatively consistent, giving recipients a sense of stability in their monthly benefits. However, that stability may now be under serious threat. Recent developments suggest that new eligibility criteria are being introduced, and they're not being widely publicized. These changes are tied to evolving policies within the Social Security Administration, potentially influenced by budgetary constraints, political pressure, or shifts in how financial support is being evaluated. While the exact source may vary depending on the region or case, what's becoming clear is that the rules are tightening. Some of the revisions include reevaluating what counts as income or support, revisiting household composition more aggressively, and introducing new reporting obligations that could catch recipients off guard. Those most at risk of being affected are individuals whose situations fall into gray areas. This includes recipients who receive informal financial help from friends or family, those with irregular or fluctuating income, and households that have recently changed, whether through marriage, divorce, or someone moving in or out. Even those receiving dual benefits, such as Social Security and SSI, could be subjected to closer scrutiny. For many, these changes won't be obvious until they're already in the middle of a reevaluation or suddenly receive a letter from the SSA requesting updated documentation. The real danger lies in the lack of communication. Millions could be impacted before they even know what's changed. One of the most immediate concerns for SSI recipients is how these eligibility changes might affect their monthly payments. For some, it could mean a slight reduction. But for others, the consequences may be more severe, complete suspension or termination of benefits. These changes are being implemented gradually, which means some recipients may already be feeling the impact without fully understanding why. Because SSI payments are often the primary or only source of income for many individuals, even a minor disruption can lead to serious financial instability. A critical issue many recipients overlook is the importance of recognizing early warning signs. The Social Security Administration typically sends out notices or requests for updated information when changes are being considered. But these letters can be easy to miss or difficult to understand. They may look routine or use confusing language, causing people to ignore them or fail to respond in time. Ignoring these communications can lead to delays or denials that are hard to reverse. Some recipients might also be asked to provide bank statements, proof of household income, or clarification on living arrangements, any of which could unintentionally trigger a reassessment of eligibility. What makes these updates particularly dangerous is how they expose hidden vulnerabilities. For example, if a relative occasionally helps with rent or groceries, that support could now be considered in-kind income under stricter interpretations of the rules. In other cases, if two people live in the same household but are not married, the SSA might still count both incomes together, especially if there's any indication of shared expenses. These are the kinds of nuanced details that often slip through the cracks but can have major consequences. Because the rules are being enforced more aggressively and sometimes inconsistently, it's increasingly difficult for recipients to know where they stand or how to comply without accidentally making a costly mistake. For anyone currently receiving SSI, the most important thing you can do right now is take proactive steps to protect your eligibility. That starts with reviewing your current financial and living situation with fresh eyes, specifically how it might appear to the Social Security Administration under these tighter rules. Make sure your income sources are clearly documented and that you're not unknowingly receiving help that could be classified as support. Even small contributions from friends or family, like covering a utility bill or offering a place to stay, can raise red flags if not properly reported or explained. If you suspect that you may be impacted, don't wait for the SSA to contact you. Reach out directly, ask for a benefits review, and clarify what counts as income or resources under the latest guidelines. This can help you get ahead of any potential issue before it turns into a full-blown suspension of your benefits. Keeping copies of all your financial records, rent agreements, and bank statements in one place can also speed up the process and provide clarity if your case is reevaluated. Being organized and responsive can make a major difference when eligibility is on the line. There are also resources available to help navigate this process. Legal aid organizations, disability advocates, and even some local nonprofits offer free or low-cost assistance specifically for SSI-related issues. These professionals can help you understand your rights, correct errors in SSA records, and even represent you if your benefits are wrongly reduced or denied. Utilizing these services can be the difference between keeping your benefits or losing them due to confusion or paperwork issues. Perhaps the most dangerous mistake an SSI recipient can make is assuming everything is fine simply because they haven't heard otherwise. Many people continue reporting the same way they always have, unaware that the rules have shifted. Failing to report a small change in your living situation, or assuming a financial gift doesn't count, can lead to penalties or disqualification. The key is to stay informed. Document everything and ask questions anytime you're unsure. That small bit of caution could protect the benefits you rely on and help you avoid a costly surprise. The changes to SSI eligibility may not be making headlines, but their impact is real and growing. Millions of recipients could find themselves suddenly at risk, not because they did anything wrong, but because the rules have shifted quietly and without clear guidance. Staying informed, being proactive, and double-checking every detail of your financial and living situation is now more important than ever. If you rely on SSI to make ends meet, don't wait until it's too late. Take the time to understand the updates, protect your benefits, and reach out for help if anything seems unclear. A little preparation now can save you from a major setback down the line. Thanks for watching Financial Area. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update that could affect your financial future.